welcome back to Watch Movie. I'm Mike, and he's Jay, and he's Cody, and you can't see him. Today we're reviewing Django Unchained, the D is silent.
Let's get to it.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie. We watched it. We watched a movie. Yeah.
He is freed by a German, I guess it would be a bounty hunter philanthropist, and they go on a quest across the wide open Arizona or Texas to set free his wife.
Amongst your inventory, I've been led to believe is a specimen I'm keen to acquire.
When I hear the trumpet sound,
What's your name?
I'm gonna rise right out of the ground.
Django. Then you're exactly the one I'm looking for.
Badass.
Leonardo DiCaprio, Jamie Foxx, Christoph Waltz.
I think Leonardo DiCaprio deserves an Academy Award for this. I really do. I don't know how he won't get one. Like, he's amazing. Like, the Yahoo released their top 5 villains, and we hadn't seen the movie yet, but Leonardo DiCaprio's character in this was #1. And I mean, after seeing this, I can definitely understand why he'd be #1 villain of the year.
Yes!
Gentlemen, you had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
Yeah, he was freaking awesome. Like, he really took the movie into a whole different direction and made it a lot better. As I said, villains make movies, and he was freaking awesome in this. He doesn't show up till like halfway through the movie, but once he's on screen, you can't take your eyes off him. Jamie Foxx is good in the movie. You know, Jamie Foxx is a really great actor. I mean, anybody who's seen Ray can tell you that.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
He plays piano.
Yeah, but no, he's really subdued. Like, we compared it to Mark Wahlberg's character in The Fighter. Like, he plays the role the way it's supposed to be played, but it's not that flashy. And with these people like Christoph Waltz and Leonardo DiCaprio around him, they kind of outshine him. But he still did a great job.
In my world, you gotta get dirty. So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting dirty.
Did you like Samuel L. Jackson in this? I didn't know.
He annoyed me, but I think he was supposed to.
That's exactly my point. Yeah, he played this like the head house slave, and like the way he portrayed that was supposed to be an annoying snitch, and that's what he did. He did that part perfectly. I thought he was really good in this.
Yeah, so he's a black guy who hates black people.
Yeah,
Much.
well, that's pretty much, yeah, by historical fact, I guess that would be what it was.
Yeah, he was pretty funny, and that's another thing. There's a lot of comedy in this movie. The scene with the KKK, you might have seen it with a little clip with Jonah Hill in it in the trailer. Yeah. That scene is freaking hilarious. Really funny. Like, really, really funny stuff.
Anyone bring any extra bags?
No, nobody brought an extra bag.
I'm just asking.
And the one thing, this is, again, it's a Quentin Tarantino movie. The one thing it doesn't really have is a lot of those, like, long dialogue, long shot scenes. Yeah. There's some scenes like it, especially with Leonardo DiCaprio. Maybe that's why I like that scene so much. But it didn't really have that in it until towards the end of the movie, which I was kind of disappointed in because I love those scenes.
This whole movie, the way it feels, the way it looks, it's... Quentin Tarantino borrowed a lot from Sierra Leone, the spaghetti western guy. I mean, the main guy that did it all. I mean, you got the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, The Man with No Name, For a Few Dollars More, Clint Eastwood classics, and that's Sierra Leone's shit. I mean, that's what this movie feels like. But the only thing that broke it for me was you've got that music, that operatic music that you're used to with Sierra Leone kind of styled movies, and then all of a sudden you'd have rap. I mean, and then it was like I was watching fucking Wild West with Will Smith. Yeah. Like, that's what, at some points, it's like, I was like, come on. I was like, the movie starts with that big, nice, operatic, wide open desert scene, and you're like, okay, I get this. And then all of a sudden it's like, bitches and hoes and haystacks and shit like that. I'm like, all right, that's cool.
Yeah, no, the music, in some parts of the music was really good in this, but you got a feeling that they were trying to fit too much music into it, because they would play a song for like 30 seconds, and as soon as it would set the scene, it would change.
Yeah, it broke the immersion.
They put a little bit too much music in it, and that's really the only bad thing I can say about it, other than the fact that it's a little on the long side. There's an ending. It's one of those movies, there's an ending, and then you think it's going to be the ending, but it's not, and then the next time you think that's going to be the ending, but it's not, and it kind of starts to drag it out a little bit. But apart from that, just the acting in this movie, like typical Quentin Tarantino, the dialogue is freaking awesome. It's clever, it's witty, it's freaking amazing, and the acting just perfectly sets it off. And the Christoph Waltz, both Christoph Waltz and Leonardo DiCaprio, I think should definitely win an Academy Award for this.
It's not Leonardo DiCaprio, it's DiCaprio.
It's DiCaprio. That was back in Titanic days.
He was actually, alright, he could fly.
I hate that movie.
He was king of the world.
You got me curious.
The acting across the board is really good. The only thing, like I said, I agree with him, is it's really long. I mean, my ass cheeks cannot take these long-ass movies. I mean, 2 hours and 40 minutes long. Come the fuck home.
Yeah, no, the violence is awesome. The blood splattering and stuff looked really good.
I like the way you die, boy.
He is a rambunctious sword, ain't he?
One thing we'll say about this movie also, if you're offended by language, if you're offended by racial slurs or whatever, this movie's about slavery, it's about all that stuff.
Yeah.
You probably don't want to go see this movie because the N-word's dropped about 150 times.
Adult supervision is required.
which
It's
will piss Spike Lee off. But you know what? I agree with Quentin Tarantino. He's trying to tell an honest story. He's trying to tell it how it is. And if he doesn't, then he's being dishonest to viewers. And I think he's making a movie about
Spike Lee's got to get his name in the paper somehow, so he's going to attack anybody that fucking does anything he doesn't like.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm serious. I mean, go back to watching your Knicks and just shut the fuck up. Okay?
Yeah, it's offensive, but it's offensive because it's supposed to be offensive. Like they're trying to tell it how it is, really. You know what I mean? So, you know, kudos to you for that. But but no, I'm gonna give this movie an 8.5. It's not my favorite Quentin Tarantino movie by any means, but it's everything that's offered up in the trailer, everything that you expect it to be. It's Quentin Tarantino film, and the guy doesn't make a bad movie. He just doesn't.
Why don't you go lick a sack? Yeah, I'm going to give it an 8.5 as well. I think it's a good score. I mean, everything about the movie's good. It's got good music up to the rap scenes, which is kind of just breaks the immersion for me. It's got good acting. It just goes a little bit longer than it should. Other than that, it's still a great movie. Solid movie for anybody to see.
Yeah, so I guess the question today would be easy. What is your favorite Quentin Tarantino film?
I mean, I'm going to go with Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction is a great one.
You got to go with that one.
Hey, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next time.
And don't forget to play Candyland.
We watched a movie.